You're listening to the Midwest's Most Dangerous Podcast, Season 16, Episode 6. This is Lockpod, Left of Center Podcast, coming to you live from the NECA IBEW Powering Indiana Lake County studio.
Episode 6.
Yeah, 16-6.
Yeah.
With the
on
McDermott,
the day of the rapture.
the McDermott, half of the McDermott kids in the studio at one time.
Whoa, John, we feel like outsiders, don't we?
Yeah.
I could adopt you guys and just...
Nah, I'm good.
We'll just like be one big family, like the Partridge family.
I do not want to be related to these bozos.
Thank you.
You're already related to enough bozos.
I know, good enough.
Hey, Chase, pull the microphone
Chase,
closer,
welcome in.
It's good to be back on the podcast that announced my pregnancy and the birth of my child without my permission.
You're pregnant?
Real class act.
You're
Not
pregnant
my
again?
pregnancy.
You're
Real
pregnant?
class act on this podcast.
What do you mean? No, it was Kevin's fault, first off.
I
Kevin
didn't
fucks up a lot.
I didn't blame
Wow.
any of the hosts. I blame,
I'm telling
I blame
you how
the
it went
podcast
down.
at large.
I'm telling you how it went down, Chase. Okay, this is how it went down.
I yelled
Oh, are
at
we
Dad.
airing this out?
Yeah,
We're airing this out.
apparently we are. Okay,
So let's-
'cause Chase
yeah.
comes in hot.
What's the story?
Dude, if I'll
That
play
wasn't
back
in
the
the script
freaking
either.
notes.
Remind everyone.
I'll play back to notes.
Well, I'll remind,
This
there was
is-
two
I
separate
didn't know he
mornings
was
in
gonna-
my life where my family we were in tears. We were so upset that our wonderful surprise was taken from us by the
Well,
Lock Pod.
if I remember correctly, Kevin,
Yes.
it came out like
Being
a
a little
month
dramatic.
after we knew about it. It
Yeah,
was like the
it was-
slow release.
It was a slow roll.
slowest
The
release
slow
ever.
release.
Slow
If I remember
roll.
correctly, it was like they announced, and let's just say dates. Like they announced like July 1st, right? And by the time it came out on Lockpod, it was like August 10th, right? Like 40 days later, it's hard to contain a
Things
secret.
could happen.
In 40 days, it's hard to contain a
I
secret
think
in the McDermott family, Chase. It's just
We were
the
just
way it is.
No,
testing you
it's-
guys.
it's
we
difficult
failed,
for Dad.
but Kevin failed more
No,
appropriately.
I think that if I remember right, the way it went down is like it was kind of right before the show, and I was like, "Oh, hey, aren't we going to do the announcement about like? Don't you have some big thing to announce?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's
No.
do it."
Some new
No.
infrastructure. Dude.
I
I
was
was
like,
gonna
yeah,
say-
my son
hey,
and his
wait,
wife
I
are
would,
pregnant.
I would like to point
And
out
then I think I said it.
when Dad has a secret, he cannot hold on to
Agree.
it.
But I did on
No,
that
no,
one.
no. Even for Christmas, I remember once he bought a gift for Marissa, and he was so proud of it, he gave it to her a month early.
No, like December 10th.
Merry Christmas,
What
Marissa.
was
It is,
it?
man. It was good.
It
St.
was
Nicholas
like
Day.
Lululemon leggings or something.
When I get,
she
it wasn't
needed.
fucking Lululemon leggings. I mean, it was a big present. Right? Like I can't contain. If I got her freaking leggings, I could hold it until
You
Christmas.
could hide that.
What
till
was the
Christmas.
gift?
I don't remember. It was something awesome.
It was a while ago.
It was so awesome. I
No,
couldn't
it was the
contain it.
Apple Watch. That's
It's on
it.
Thanksgiving.
Dad
Tom's
was like,
giving
she
the.
needs to
I don't
back
fucking
the
like
gift.
this show already. Let's fucking reboot this shit and start over again. Like,
All right, here we go.
I knew if we had both kids in here.
I can't wait to see what Marissa gets for Thanksgiving this year.
So, okay.
Okay, so
It was Kevin. It was Kevin.
Thank you,
That
John.
I
first
just wanted to
time.
air that
No,
out.
It was
no.
Kevin's fault, Chase, and I explained it to you
first
that
time.
night. Like Kevin was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, right.
aren't you?
What
Don't
am
you
I
have like a
talking
big
about?
family announcement to make?" And I'm like,
Oh, you're like, oh yeah, I do.
But like I did
and then
quick calculations in my head. I was like, it's 40 freaking days later, right? So I'm like, yeah. By the way,
But by the way,
it
you have
was
to
the wrong
remember,
thing to say.
I was not privy to the intra-family conversations
Fair.
about
Right,
not.
like true
he
story.
is.
Right. So I was just like, hey, don't you have something to.
And I'm like, yeah.
Well, we're excited for you. At
I
least.
still haven't
thank
acknowledged
you.
that I'm a grandpa, though, Chase. In defense,
You
Oh,
should.
well,
Yeah.
he should. He's a grandpa to a beautiful boy, Charlie.
Yes, he's
I know, Kevin, you're
no,
particular
I have,
to Charlie.
We have
I'm very
acknowledged.
particular
We
to
have
Charlie's.
acknowledged.
Oh,
I did
okay.
one show when you guys were getting close to having it. The whole show was about how I'm changing my whole theme. Like Lockpod's gonna suck from now on because I'm never gonna cuss and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like when a
It was a good
baseball
show.
player gets married.
Yeah.
Their game
The game goes
It's
way
true.
downhill.
Freaking Rizzo,
What about? Oh, that was a
Javi-
divorce.
Chris Bryant,
Uh,
all the
Chris
Cubs,
Bryant,
basically.
all the Cubs that
Yeah.
left. Yeah, you know the old saying about women.
There's the Lindsey's blanks.
What is the old saying?
There's the
I don't know.
story.
I mean, it's not good for your baseball game. That's what I would always tell to the kids in the dugout.
Or for boxing.
Because like I would be coaching like 10, 11-year-olds, no girls, right? And then like once I got 13, all of a sudden girls are hanging out in the dugout. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? Like, what are they doing here? They're not part of my team, right? So I'd be like, dude, you're never gonna be a pro if you have a girlfriend, man. That's just the way it is. you
Yeah,
know?
that's the way it is.
And I don't think any of my kids ever went pro. Funny enough.
Yeah,
Trying to
we
think.
barely
I
played
did
high school
professionals.
sports.
We're professionals here.
We're
We've lost
professionals.
Lindsey.
Did you realize
in
that?
athletics?
There's
And
a
I
certain
was
point-
D1 in student section cheering.
Really? D1?
Yeah.
In
Nice.
student section
Nice.
cheering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the
Full
reason
scholarship title.
we didn't bring you in here to give me shit, believe it or not.
I know.
I brought you.
We have
in-
Lindsey for that.
Yeah, I get
I'm
that
the
weekly.
punching bag.
But Chase, honestly, the other day I was watching IU football,
Yes.
and I was like, they are the freaking real deal this year, man.
Yeah, I
No
believe
joke.
that we are the Hoosiers are better than they were last year.
I agree with you.
They retained
I agree
3
with you.
All-Americans on the defensive side and upgraded at quarterback, and they still
And
have the
running
best
back.
coach in Indiana, Coach Kurt Signetti.
Oh, good God.
I think I was really shocked about the blowout. Ethan
I
flew
was.
in.
We
with
all were. We
Ethan
all
flew
were.
in with like a dozen of his buddies just to go to the game. He said
So, like, they
Memorial
played-
Stadium was insane.
IU was ranked 19, and they
19th.
played number 9,
Yes.
Illinois. And
Mhm.
everybody, I thought IU was going to probably lose.
I thought it was going to be a shootout.
I thought,
gonna be a tight game.
definitely. I
Yep.
thought IU was probably going to lose, though. It's like, okay, IU, you're 3-0. You played a bunch of patsies. Here comes a real team. And IU dismantled them in front of the home crowd.
Crazy.
It was a freaking whooping, man.
Game was over at
63-10.
halftime.
Holy crap.
Shut 'em
It
out in the
wasn't
second
even,
half.
It wasn't even freaking close, man.
Yep.
Illinois couldn't do a damn thing against IU.
It was shocking. It was shocking.
It-
If Illinois
it was
ends
like-
up like 3-10, we'll know why. But if they end up
Doing,
doing,
but like
if they end up
they come
7-5,
rolling in. They
yeah.
come rolling in 19. Everybody's like, yeah,
Yep.
Illinois is the real deal. And Illinois had a good season last
Yes.
year.
Yep.
So like
So
that
did
was
IU.
Yep.
Right,
I'm not
no.
too sure
But,
why.
but
IU wasn't
Illinois
the
had
same.
16 returning starters.
Yes.
Correct.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, that is.
So it's going to be fun to see what happens. They can't look past Iowa, and then Oregon will be the real test.
You know, it'd be cool is if Notre Dame went to Memorial Stadium this year for the playoffs.
That would be
That'd
really
be
that'd be like
crazy.
finally get you
'Cause
down
you
to
know what?
Bloomington.
Oh man, I would love to go to.
That'd be great.
You
So
know
we
the
have a
problem
real
is
tight
it's
game.
not like I'm anti-IU. It's
No, I know.
I'm pro ND. There's
of
not
course.
too many weekends I'm not in Notre Dame Stadium.
I am
of course.
absolutely pro ND, but I am really enjoying. With all 3 of my kids going to IU, I really am enjoying the fact that they're enjoying it. You know, they're having a
Right.
good time down there, which is cool.
My daughter's not enjoying it.
Well, when I was down there, the IU, and Chase also, they were not good.
No, they were bad.
No,
This
we-
is like a
we were
new
not good.
development.
Do you,
2
okay,
years.
Very
Liz,
exciting.
let me ask you a question. You know they're good now, and I know you watched
Yeah.
the game the other day because you were at a
We
wedding
were
with
at
Chase.
Watch it
my-
together.
But
we
are
were
you
at
going to
my
watch
mom's wedding.
IU football this year? Because they are good.
I don't go out of my way to watch football.
You should though. This is how
I
you get
I
into
watch
college
Notre
football.
Dame football every once in a while.
My girl.
I can't help it. I like looking
My
at the
They're on
like,
national
push-ups
TV
in the
That's
background.
that's my daughter right there. That's what I'm talking
But yeah,
about.
maybe I'll throw it. I mean, if
You
it's
should.
on, I'll
You
watch
should
it.
honestly, because I called Thomas the other day. I gave him the lecture, the dad
Nice.
lecture.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Every
did you-
athletic season where the McDermott teams are doing well, Tommy gets a call. Like, hey, you have to start watching sports. We
I
have something
do.
to talk about.
I'm like, Tom,
He's like, all
Tom,
right.
did you watch IU football today? No. I was making music. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you can make music and watch fucking IU football at the
Right,
same
right.
time.
It's
Like,
your- it's
you
your
went to school
college.
there. I gave him the
Yeah.
lecture. You know, that's a good dad lecture.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
and
Yeah.
the quarterback for IU now second best odds to win the Heisman Trophy.
That's crazy.
That's
We'll
awesome.
see how that goes.
Yeah.
It takes a while to win the Heisman.
When was the last
I'd rather,
time that happened for IU? That
Probably
somebody got
never.
a Heisman?
No,
I'm sure they don't
That's
have it.
crazy.
Oh, it was probably like 100 years ago.
I
Like,
bet they
like
don't have it.
I bet never.
1942 or some shit
I
like
bet
that.
they don't have any.
I agree with
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
Notre Dame finally got a W. So did
They
the Bears.
did, over Purdue.
The
Yeah.
Bears.
Another, talk
Hey,
about
man,
Indiana centric.
It's Big Ten, baby.
I'm
you're
all
right.
for it. I mean,
Purdue played. Purdue's better this year too.
They're better
it's
than
hard,
last year
It's
for
hard
sure.
not to be better than last year.
My concern is Notre Dame's defense, and they played a much better second half. And
Agreed.
Love had a great game.
But I think Purdue's going to surprise some people.
I think. Oh, they're not going to do as poorly as they did last year.
Right. And
Yeah,
then
Patrick really wants them to. Patrick talks mad game in our sibling group
Pat
chat.
talks a
Does he
lot
still?
of
He's
crap.
so mean.
man.
About Purdue?
dude, a year
No,
ago,
about everybody but Purdue. He's very passionate for Purdue. I even try to extend an olive branch.
He's
And
man.
so
I'm like, Pat,
aggressive about
you know,
it.
I think I love college football so much. If I went to a game, I would cheer for Purdue with you. He's like, screw IU. I'm like, all
man,
right, dude,
dude,
never
he's,
mind.
He's new. You know,
Yeah, he's new to the college football game. He'll
Yeah.
He's so
when
aggressive.
Purdue loses 8 games in a row. He'll
Dude,
win.
last year at the Notre Dame IU game, if you remember, it was like 70-0, right?
No, Notre Dame Purdue game.
Notre Dame Purdue, excuse me. Pat shows up in his freaking overalls and he's like talking shit. Oh, we're
my
gonna kick your
God.
ass. It was like 28-0 at the end of the first quarter, and I was like texting him, like he wasn't texting back.
He wasn't responding. Yeah, he's a frat boy now. He's busy now. He's got things to
I
do.
know, dude. I know.
Good for
Purdue
him.
living his best life in West Lafayette.
Yeah, good
There
for
you
him.
go, Pat.
How's Mama and Charlie doing? They
Everyone's
good?
doing real
You
good.
guys
Char-
settling in?
Yep, we're settling in our new home in Munster. We made the move.
Welcome back to the
That's
region.
right, man.
Yeah.
We haven't announced that. You were a
Yeah.
Hoosier.
Well,
again.
I'm a
we don't
Hoosier
announce
again.
anything about Chase anymore.
Yeah,
unless we
you're
get-
not
I'm
allowed.
fucking
like,
nervous about
Don't
this.
even.
I don't
mind
even.
this
I
consent.
changed your code name. I don't even call you Chase anymore. So.
Eileen is in chat, so
Oh,
careful.
hello,
That's my
Eileen.
daughter.
She's already throwing shade, by the
Uh-oh.
way.
Oh,
That's my
man.
daughter-in-law right there.
Yeah, Eileen, we're having the kid. We have the dogs. We just want a little more space. We miss Chicago, of course, but we love our new home in
You guys
Munster.
got
Nice.
a great home in a great neighborhood.
Yes,
And you
excellent
got-
neighborhood.
And I mean, Munster's a nice town, obviously.
Yeah.
I compete with it a lot, but it's hard to not acknowledge what a beautiful city / town that Munster is.
Yeah.
So it's
and
great to see
Eileen
you guys
grew up
close.
in Munster, so it's nice for us to be around family too.
I
It's
love
very
you guys
helpful with
being
the
close,
kids.
honestly. And my grand dog is over all the time.
Nice.
My grand dog Harry.
Welcome back to the region, Jason.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Return to
It's
the
good to be
region.
back.
It drags you back, man. Be careful. Well, it's over.
It does.
Now.
I
You're
know.
It's
here.
Too late.
We're here.
You're already
Too late.
here.
Yeah.
We're
Now you're
here.
stuck.
Mhm. See you when you're 50.
Sucker.
I should
When
have
I'm
known.
50, I'll buy an RV so I can get out.
There you go. There you go.
Fucking man.
I should have known you were back in Munster. I drove by a subdivision the other day, and Kendrick Lamar was like bumping from.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, John, I'm so glad you brought this up, John. With Chase in the studio. Now, last time you were here, it was right in the middle of the Kendrick Lamar Drake
Oh yeah.
feud, right?
Right. That was a good
I
little
still-
session.
I still like Drake. And,
Yeah,
and the
okay.
other day, Drake came on, and you had me like scared to play Drake. I was
Yeah,
skipping every time, right?
You do wanna get-
watching.
Yeah.
Dude,
Who's
is it cool
listening to
now?
this?
Like, because I do like Drake. If Drake comes out, I like both. I'm an old guy. I
I'm
don't
guessing it was an older song. I'm guessing it was nothing he released recently because I
He
don't
hasn't-
think anyone has listened to that.
he has new stuff.
Yeah, he's released a lot of music since the beef.
Really?
Nothing has really charted. He's getting no accolades.
Yeah,
the
he
dude
had a
is
single
washed.
that was like so every WWE PLE they choose like a song and artist to
Uh-huh.
like celebrate, and they chose him. I was like, why is he
Whoa.
putting out music? And they weren't even playing his song; it was playing other music. They were just like Drake sponsoring.
Yeah, he's
Huh.
still releasing a lot of
Wow.
music. It's just not getting as much traction as it used to back in the day.
He's like not mentioning Kendrick at all, I imagine.
no. If he mentions Kendrick,
Then he's going to get like
it's all
4
gonna-
more diss tracks.
it's all gonna happen again.
It'll get him attention.
It'll get him
man.
attention. He needs
But like,
that.
I don't,
That's what he
I
lives
don't,
for.
I don't think you go toe to toe with Kendrick.
No.
It's like taking on Tyson during his prime, man. You just don't do it.
Good thing for Drake is he's still financially secure, I think.
Oh, I'm sure he's
Yeah.
very, very
Not worrying about
financially.
money.
That's why, like, honestly, at a certain point, you'd be like, you know,
I
what
don't
I'm
need
saying?
another
All these
fight.
guys are getting shot and defamed and slandered. It's like, fuck this. I'm gonna move to an
Yeah.
island.
I'm going to move to
I'm
Munster.
gonna move in Munster.
Move to Munster. Get in a fucking RV.
I'm gonna buy an RV. I'm out of here.
What is this about the RVs, man? That's 2 times. Is there something going on?
We're making fun of you.
No, it's just
I got an
fun.
RV.
You say
and
you're not a grandpa yet.
and my summer car.
You have an RV.
I'm not making fun of you. I think it's badass.
It
Thanks,
is
John.
really cool.
Thanks,
I'm,
John.
I'm looking forward to going on a trip on it. It's just I didn't see it coming. Not gonna lie, I didn't see
Really?
it.
It was a
coming.
little random.
I was
I'm
jonesing.
with that. I'm with you
No.
with
Right.
that.
Like I've never
Chase-
gone camping
Yeah.
with this side of the family a day in my life, and now we're a RV family.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that right?
Okay, that's a true story.
That is random then.
No, that's a true story.
So
yeah.
I'm like, oh, so that's great. It's gonna be a great tailgating RV. And he's like, no, it's
No.
not for tailgating.
Yeah, like what's the purpose? Like I like the RV because
I thought when
you
you
can go to
first
the
got it,
bathroom.
you're like, we're going to go to football games,
but
man.
like
We're
the
gonna-
more I think about it, is like you're screwed if you bring it because like
You got to find a parking spot.
yeah,
something that big.
well, like no, I could. Okay,
Mhm.
I could. Like if I'm entertaining, I could do it, right? But a lot of times we go to Notre Dame games, we're going to other people's tailgates, right?
True.
Yeah.
So like, why the fuck would I like get my RV all dirty and shit and like
That's a good
I'll just
point.
go to somebody else's tailgate and get theirs.
Yeah,
They're
then you
also
have to
dirty.
clean out the septic tank.
But I will host
Yeah.
events, and when I'm hosting events, I already know the fields we're going to. I already talked to the guys. They're like, "Yeah, we'll let you stretch
That's
out here."
great.
So we could do it, right?
Let's take that thing to Iowa City this weekend. Let's make a ride.
You forget that I follow Notre Dame football. So.
Who Notre Dame got this weekend?
Arkansas.
Oh, that's
let's go to Arkansas.
Yeah,
Even better.
That would even really cool. A little
Yeah,
in
when
the
are we heading to
SEC?
Arkansas, man? I'm
Wow.
ready.
Unfortunately, I have obligations that prevent that.
Yeah.
Freaking
That's pretty
being
cool,
mayor.
though.
Right.
I just got to.
Can we borrow your RV?
I got to retire. No, Chase and Lindsey already know they have to go on it.
Don't you need like a CDL to drive something that
No
big?
way.
No,
No.
it's
No?
like a van. It's
Dang.
like a Sprinter. But you guys can't take it on your own until you go with me and I observe you clean out the toilets, all that stuff.
yeah, fair
It's
enough.
part of the deal. It's part of the deal.
I love this side of Tom.
What's
He's
that?
so like you're a bit like protective over this.
Oh, dude,
your
it's
baby.
a beautiful RV.
Yeah.
It's got 20,000 miles on it, but like we're taking care of it, man.
Good,
And-
good.
20,000 miles
It's
already?
like brand new.
No, it had it when I bought it.
Oh,
Thank you.
I was like,
Kevin's like, and I haven't been
where have you
invited.
been?
Yeah, dude, where were you? I drove all around the country, like in a
Thanks
circle.
for the invite.
Yeah. Hey, I found something funny before I got in the air today. It's a sponsored video.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Johnny Law
Yeah,
is
dude.
like doing a TikToks now. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
It's like, what doesn't he talk to us?
Influencer
What is he
now?
in front of? What,
Look at
where
this.
is
I don't know,
this?
dude. This is his
that
new
the Bar
office.
Association?
No, I think this is his new office. He's probably got
Where
like a
did he
video.
get a
or-
podium from?
I don't
That's his
know.
new
I
office.
think that's the mayor's podium.
I
He
wonder
stole
what
it
the
from me.
podium
Wait, there's
says. It says Mayor
there's a
Thomas
plaque on
Hammond
it.
Jr.
Like covered.
There's a plaque on the podium.
The city
Fuck,
of
he stole
Hammond.
my podium.
Wait, John, can you zoom in on that?
I can't.
Wait, does it actually say
As
that?
it gets.
There's a plaque.
I bet it doesn't say John Control Law.
It's blurry. I can't.
Oh God, you have to pull in on that. We have
Wait,
to read
this
that.
looks to be like in a auditorium or like the Bar Association.
You know,
That's
it does.
at, like
It,
Lake County's.
it
like,
does. It looks like Lake County Government
auditorium.
Center's auditorium,
I'm
right?
pulling it up here.
Okay.
If
Can
it
you-
says like the Rudy Clay Memorial, 1999.
what is it?
I can't read it.
Yeah.
It does say some people. 1999 though.
forgot
It's
my
a
glasses
it's a
in the
podium
car.
from 1989 or 99. I
Okay,
can't quite see
do me a
it.
favor. Play the
It's
video. Listen, I
impossible
want to see
to
what
read.
Johnny's saying.
Okay.
I'm interested.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
To figure out how many trials has this lawyer ever actually participated in, and that's something that's huge because I promise you the competition is going to.
okay. The audio's really, really low, so I don't know that our
He needs a
viewers
better
can hear it,
AV,
but
All
we,
right,
we might
John.
be able to.
That's a little critique.
He could
from
be a
John
little more
Bessemer.
outgoing too.
Here.
I think he's trying to be
How many
serious.
trials has this lawyer ever actually participated in?
Being
That's
serious is not
something
going to
that's
get
huge because
views on
I
TikTok.
promise you the competition
That's
is gonna
probably
know
true.
He should
how
do it
many
shirtless.
trials your lawyer has
Yeah,
done,
he
how
should.
many they've done in
I like
the past, few years. Post-pandemic, have they been trying a bunch of cases? And when you're picking a trial lawyer, you have to look at their trial record because the courts are not really different than the streets.
He's got a pen in his
You
hand.
beat up a lot of people and you get in a lot of fights. It'll
Very
help you
official.
Get out of a lot of fights. When was the last time your lawyer was in trial? Did they win? Did they lose?
Huh,
That's
what do you think,
something that
Kev?
you really need to
How come
ask.
Smith Sursic
Think about
ain't
how
doing
much
this shit?
knowledge you work
Good question. I don't know. I mean, maybe it has to do. What did he say? The courts are a lot like the streets. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
my.
You get in fights.
Are
I think
you
it's
beating
more
up
like.
people?
I think in the criminal context, I
Yes.
think that's exactly.
I want to see you doing this, dude.
Yeah, I
I
should
want
be.
my fucking lawyer to be a fighter, man.
Yeah, well, we
You're
try.
all about
we
peace
do.
and love and
a lot
shit.
of stuff in the civil side is on paper, so it's like we fight with the pens.
We fight with pens.
I
like
want
the nerds you
Cantrell.
are.
Cantrell, I want hire me. We're gonna make you TikTok famous. By the
Dude.
way, what is?
I like it though, John. Good
I
marketing.
do too, man.
I do too.
I think Johnny. Honestly, Johnny reminds me, and it's funny. His website is Better Call Cantrell, and that's a play off of Better Call Saul. You know, Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
From
Yes.
Breaking Bad.
Yes.
And like Johnny always reminded me of Saul, even before he always did. He's just like hustling, always got something going, and Johnny's just like a street lawyer, man. He really is. He's a freaking great
well,
lawyer.
but not to take away a little bit though, is that he, you know, I agree with you that he knows the streets, but John is
Trial
is
lawyer.
a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he
he's
is.
a good lawyer.
That's what I'm
busy.
saying.
Yeah.
Like
He has
trial
good,
lawyer.
really good instincts, and he's good on his feet.
The thing about John and why he's bringing this up, right? He's probably been in about 200 trials,
Whoa.
right?
Yeah, I'd have to
Because
ask
Johnny's
him.
he's PD. He's
yeah,
got-
I'm sure. Like
Dude,
between
Johnny's
bench
in trial
trials and
all
jury
the
trials.
time. That's
yeah.
the thing about John is
Yep.
like, and the thing is, if you have a crime and you have a lawyer that's willing to go to trial, then you could fight for your rights, right? But if you have a lawyer that's looking to just settle everything, that's not necessarily in your best interest.
I do want to ask him though why it says you can't spell Cantrell without real.
It's
Yeah, that
true.
was his caption.
Rel.
You have to.
You got to rearrange a few
some
letters there.
Oh, all right. I gotcha.
Yeah.
And without can't.
Without cans.
Yeah.
And
That's the next
L.
one, John. Next video.
I think Kristen should be.
Wait, we should
Kristen
read this.
should be the eye candy.
We should read this top
Agree.
comment though, because there's a testimonial in the comment section here,
From
and
yeah.
if it's true, I'm gonna hire him for all my lawyer
No,
cases.
Johnny's.
120 years and
Read
came
it.
through.
120
Okay,
years.
So
Wow.
somebody named Davion commented, John's definitely a top lawyer in the state, if not the country. I was facing 120 years, and John came through and ate the prosecution and lead detective up in trial the whole way through. Love this man. He saved my life.
Wow.
I was acquitted on all charges and walked out the jail 1 hour later.
Wow.
I believe that.
That's crazy.
I
Good job,
believe
Johnny
that.
Law. Oh my. So So there you go.
Did you guys determine where this was filmed? There's like some design on the wall.
Yeah, I got to figure
government
it
center.
out.
I'm
I
saying
bet you it's
government
the
center.
government center auditorium.
Yeah, I agree with Lindsay.
I
Government
don't
center
know. That doesn't.
auditorium.
It looks like a hallway or like a. It looks like the bar association. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to
I
ask
think
John.
he did this in just some random hallway.
No, but I don't know.
That could be in City Hall for all we know.
Could be.
No.
So, anyway, hey Chase, it's good to see you again, bud.
Yeah,
We
thanks for
just
having
wanted-
me on.
Yeah, tell Mama and Charlie we said hey,
Absolutely.
And
Congrats.
Harry.
and Harry, of
And
course,
Harry.
my grand doggy. So we appreciate you coming by though and straightening us out, and we'll monitor IU football over the season. You know,
Yeah,
You gotta
maybe
bring
I'll
it back.
pop back in later on in the season.
Yes,
We
sir.
could check back in about the
Without a
Hoosiers
doubt.
and the Irish.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's nice but Chase and I got in a fight last year after.
I remember.
Yeah, dude, he hurt my heart. But
Yeah, I
know.
still feel a little bad about that. I'm not gonna.
that was
lie.
rough. He was messed up though. I mean,
Well,
right?
I was just
You're
upset.
It was a
that-
long
I-
tailgate day, and your team lost.
Yeah, it was just mostly the team lost, and I really did not think that Notre Dame played all that great that game. Obviously, they were the better team than IU last year.
Right.
But yeah, whatever.
All right.
This year, Hoosiers are better.
Right. Anyway, it's good to see you, bud.
Thanks for coming in,
Thanks
Chase.
for coming in.
Thanks, gang.
Tell everybody at Icorn I said hey.
We'll do. Head
Tell
there
them-
right now. Be
Tell
right
them,
there, guys.
Yeah, tell them we're looking for sponsors, and
Oh.
Pods over here. So,
And-
All right, all right.
Or let's see, like a
Mr. Jensen,
David
I know.
Jensen
He's
TikTok
he's
video.
listening every week.
Yeah.
He's listening every
There you
week.
go.
Yeah, you should
Tell all the
start a
guys to
David
be Jensen on TikTok,
TikTok
man.
with Jensen. That'd be awesome.
I can't.
Just think of
even
how many.
imagine.
He would tell you how many appeals he's already. I mean, could you imagine?
Yes.
It'd be
Take
hundreds.
the same
hundreds.
Cantrell video with
Yes.
David Jensen.
Yes, I
All
love
right,
it.
just sell that, and we'll feature it on Live.
All right, sounds good. I'll,
See you,
I'll
bud.
All right.
pitch that to the higher folks.
Thanks. Good to see you, bud.
See you, Chase.
Thanks,
Chase
guys.
All right,
McDermott,
man.
attorney extraordinaire.
Love to see Chase.
Yeah, Icorn's very best. So
Let's do some ads and come back. We've got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Not the least of which is we're coming up with some mailbag and all kinds of exciting stuff about.
Kevin's gonna owe me $50 at the end of this.
We're going to update the baseball bet.
I'm looking forward
Lindsay's
to
got
that.
some medical advice about
Lindsay's
eating.
medical
I
minute.
have no advice.
All right, Lindsay's got some medical commentary.
Was
Yes.
this about Tom?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm
It's
I'm
about-
worried about this.
it's
And there's
about
blood
Dad.
involved.
Yeah, I'm worried about this.
Yeah,
All right.
dude, this is messed up.
Blood
I was
doesn't
like,
freak me
there's
out,
something wrong
so-
with my body this week.
We're going to hear all about it.
It
Stay
wasn't.
tuned.
It wasn't jock itch either. So
Too many
I
triathletes.
That's
don't wanna
weekly.
Talk about your jock itch.
I don't have jock itch for the record. I had. All right.
There's the title.
That's the title.
There's the
God damn it!
title.
I hate the title.
I don't have joggage for the record. I had it, is what he said. That is awesome,
that
Tom.
sucks.
Mayor, we love that about
Yeah,
you
yeah.
when you give those titles out.
Power in Indiana Lake County, our premier and studio sponsor. Power in Indiana Lake County is your source for the region's most trusted electricians. At Power in Indiana Lake County, we set the standard for excellence in electrical work. As IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors, we ensure safety, reliability, and quality for Northwest Indiana corporations, businesses, and homes alike. But our mission goes beyond the job site. We're creating a brighter future for the region we proudly serve. Power in Indiana Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community. Find the right electrical contractor at powerindiana.org.
Kuklakis Law. Are you facing legal challenges and don't know where to turn? Look no further than Kuklakis Law, your trusted source for legal advice in Indiana and Illinois. Do you need representation buying or selling real estate? Call Kuklakis Law. Do you need help forming your business? Call Kuklakis Law. Did you get injured in a car crash or at your job? Call Kuklakis Law. No matter what your legal issue, call 219-671-6347 for a free consultation. Who you going to call? Kuklakis. Hablamos Español.
The branding room floor. Don't let your business get lost in the shuffle of generic branding and aimless marketing. Trust Northwest Indiana's award-winning full-service marketing agency, The Branding Room Floor. Providing data-driven results to help your business grow in a crowded market is their specialty. From website development and digital advertising to graphic design and branding, The Branding Room Floor will help set your business or organization on a clear path to strategic success. Don't wait another day to get started. Visit thebrandingroomfloor.com today.
For decades, the Ron J. Prestomer Insurance Agency has been located right on Indianapolis Boulevard, serving all your insurance needs. The Prestomer Agency specializes in a wide range of insurance products and services, including auto, home, business, life, and more. The Prestomer Agency serves thousands of people and businesses throughout Chicagoland and the Midwest. Call Ron or Ronnie today at 219-844-0103. They are here to protect what matters most to you.
And normally we'd read the Cantrell and Cantrell read, but we already advertised them.
We gave them a
I think we gave them a good
5
They gave them their money worth.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks to our sponsors, including our studio sponsor, Power in Indiana Lake County.
Okay. You want to do the medical minute or the
Yes.
baseball bet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Lindsay's medical minute.
Hello.
I've got some music.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to have
awesome.
music for Lindsey's Medical Minute.
Lindsey's Medical Minute.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
It's catchy.
it is catchy.
It makes me feel like getting a colonoscopy.
It sounds a little too hopeful, I think.
Especially when she's about to
this isn't
deliver
gonna be a good
some
review.
bad-
Some bad
I'm
news
about
for
to
Dad.
tell my dad it's serious.
All right, lay the groundwork,
All right.
Tom.
So, like, by the way, this is a good bit. Whenever on Tuesdays when Lindsey's in, she is a registered nurse in the state of Indiana, passed the bars, did the whole thing. She takes care of people.
And
So, like,
clocks.
what we need, if you have medical issues, we encourage you.
Send me your pictures. I
Send
wanna
it in
see the
chat.
pictures
rashes.
or narratives, and we'll read them on there. We don't have to identify you if you're embarrassed, for HIPAA and all that
you
stuff.
can email us even at.
Yeah.
Oh wait. It's
At
not
Big Balls
Balls
at
dot- no,
Lockpod,
it's Steve at lockpod.com.
Big balls with a Z, okay, at lockpod.com. All right, we're going to have to actually get that email address. Okay, so Lindsey's Medical Minute. Okay, so Lindsey, this is over the weekend. I'm by
Okay.
myself. This is the scary
Oh,
part.
that's scary.
Yes, very
Good
scary. And I'm
gracious.
watching college football on TV
Okay.
while simultaneously working out on the treadmill. This is a common Tom McDermott move.
Walking, running, jogging.
Yes, but like I do the uphill long walks.
Okay.
Like I'll go 2 hours. Like
With the
uphill.
incline.
Yeah, and I'm watching TV the whole
What?
time. Yeah,
2
dude.
hours?
Yeah, I'm.
You
What
actually
speed?
burn more fat that way.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
7.5%,
a progressive
usually about
burn
2.5.
over a long
Wow,
course of
7.5.
time.
7.5 up,
Burn.
2.5 miles an hour.
That's a
and
steep
I go
hill.
2.6.
And for anybody who's looking to lose like fat content, that's the better way to do it. If you do a low burn over a long period of time, you
Three
burn more
includes.
fat.
And
And if
it's
you do
no-
it a fast for a short period of time, you burn carbs.
That is
So-
worth the medical minute right there.
It is not even where
Thank
we're
you,
going,
Lindsey.
but we appreciate all kinds of medical advice just flying at us. So that's why this bit works, Lindsey. Okay, so now I'm doing it. I did like a long one, like 90 minutes, 120 minutes, something
That's
like
awesome.
that.
Man.
Like 5-6 miles, and I'm done.
You just kick the game on and
I'm
and
just
do that.
drenched when I get done,
Okay.
right? And then I go upstairs, I shower real quick, I come down, and I'm starving. Okay, so while I'm upstairs showering, I'm also cooking hot wings downstairs.
All right.
So I get downstairs, I got hot wings waiting for me. I'm
This is
ravenous.
so you're post a 90-minute workout.
120,
All right, 100, whatever. 100, or
long
2 hour,
workout.
sure. 2
Long
hour
work.
workout and a shower.
Shower.
Okay.
I go downstairs. Hot
Still
wings.
sweating?
A little bit. You know how it is.
Yeah.
When you get out of the shower, you still. And then the hot wings are there, and I am stupid about my hot wings. If anybody's ever eaten hot wings with me, I'll order the hottest ones, and I'll suffer through them, right?
Okay.
So I'm by myself. So I have nobody to worry about besides me, right?
Such a bizarre story.
So I got like a base layer of super spicy
Dad
hot
burned
wing.
off all this fat, and now he's gonna add it back on.
And then on top of the super spicy base, I put the Hooters 3 Mile Island on there.
Wow.
It's freaking brutally hot, right?
how
and
did the
some
hot
ranch.
wings get there?
I made
cooked
them. I made 'em.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry.
Yeah. So now I'm watching college football. I'm drinking. I'm sweating still a little from my workout, and I'm eating the spiciest
Drinking
wings.
alcohol or
Just, no, I
no,
don't
like
drink.
water or something.
Yeah, like lemonade or
Got
something.
it. Okay.
And then I start eating these hot wings, and I'm like, wow, dude, my fucking face is sweating, right? And I'm feeling stuff in my nose, which is all normal, eyes watering. And I'm sitting there watching college football. I'm like, God damn. And then I look down on the table, and my nose dripped blood onto the table.
Whoa.
So, like,
That's
I'm not
good.
trying to gross anybody out here,
Dude.
but I blew my nose, and it was completely filled with blood. My whole
And not like the light color, like dark
dark
blood? Ooh.
red. And then, like, I did, like, 5 Kleenexes right after that. And it was
Wow.
like, I was like, do I need to go to the freaking hospital? Like, it is,
I need
I
to
don't
call
get bloody
Lindsey.
noses. I don't get bloody noses. It was as bloody as my nose ever gets.
All right.
So I
Okay.
went straight to ChatGPT.
Analysis.
I've got some
please.
questions.
I went
Okay,
straight to
first off,
ChatGPT.
No, you could text your daughter.
Thank you. You were sleeping.
Okay.
Don't bother me when I'm sleeping.
Dude,
You could
it's like the middle
try.
of the night for you. I know. Okay. So anyway, what do you think it is, babe? Am
Okay,
I
I've got a
dying
couple
of
of
nose
questions.
cancer?
First and
Oh,
foremost.
questions for the patient.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are you on any blood thinners?
No. Well, hold it. I take aspirin.
Aspirin's a blood thinner.
There you
Holy
go.
shit.
Okay.
See how she's discovering this?
I take
Much
a
better
baby
than
aspirin.
much
So-
better than
I take a baby
ChatGPT,
aspirin
by the
every
way,
day.
Lynn.
But also, Dad, you have a history of sinus issues as well, so we're gonna add that on top.
What do you mean, like my sinuses get
So
clogged?
I have allergic rhinitis. You
Uh-huh.
have allergies that cause a lot of sniffling and stuffiness in your
Yeah.
sinuses. So your
Okay.
skin's already kind of fragile up there,
Mm.
and you're on a blood thinner. Your blood
Think-
pressure was elevated, so because
From
of
the
the
workout.
walk, and also probably
Workout.
from eating the hot wings. That's
See?
pretty much a perfect
She's
combo
figuring
for
this
a
out.
blood for a nosebleed, which is not scary. It looks scary,
Scared the
but
shit out of me.
it's not gonna. It stopped obviously. How long did it bleed?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. And then what did you do to recover?
ate the
Ate
rest of
the
the hot wings.
No, I mean,
I knew that answer was coming.
no, I mean, like, okay, so once upon a time, back
I'm
in the
fine.
day, they told you to pinch the bridge of your nose and
Yes,
lean backwards.
I remember
Oh,
those.
I
right?
did not do that.
That is a risk for choking now.
Oh.
We tell you to
good-
lean
good
forward.
thing. I did not. I was by myself.
Yeah,
That
and
would
you,
suck.
That is true because it would
did you
like
just
the
lean
clot
forward,
would
or you
come
just
down
like
your
free blood
throat.
while you ate
No,
your wings?
I was hungry though. So like,
Okay, well,
I
yeah.
free blood.
Did you eat any? Did you
I
eat
blew
any
it
wings
so much.
with blood on them?
No, it didn't
All
get
right.
on the wings.
So my
thankfully.
conclusion is that you have a history of sensitive sinus tissue. You have a blood thinner involved, which is not super strong, but still there's something there. Your blood pressure was elevated.
Wow.
So I think you'd probably just damaged the skin in there somehow, maybe from smelling all that hot wing sauce, and that's what caused the nosebleed. But it hasn't returned since, right?
Nope.
I would say this
Hey,
is
Lindsey's
you're fine.
medical minute.
I was going to say this is a successful Lindsey's medical minute.
Also,
Johnson,
I have some beef,
Oh
really quick.
yes.
Yeah?
Okay,
Before we do the
yeah.
outro music, John.
No, the internet has been telling me that for some reason people who are not qualified in the medical field are saying that pregnant women cannot take Tylenol anymore.
That's our dear leader. You're
no,
talking
I
about.
have so much beef with this.
Careful.
First and foremost,
That's our dear leader.
okay?
Careful.
Apparently,
who you're
there
going
is a
after.
risk because of a really not relevant study said that there is a slight congruence between taking Tylenol in pregnancy and the child becoming autistic later on in life. That is not true. There are multiple
Whoa.
studies that say otherwise. That is the only pain relief and fever reliever for pregnant women that is allowed during pregnancy. And if you have a fever while you're pregnant, that is a much higher risk than taking Tylenol to control that fever. So please talk to your doctor. Don't listen to our president. Don't listen to RFK.
That's the dear leader
There we
you're
go.
talking about.
I don't care.
Podcast
What
is
the hell
screwed.
is going
A
on here?
fever will kill your baby.
See, Kevin, she's gonna get us in trouble with insurance.
That's
Hold
it's
on.
not us.
Can we say something like
Talk
Lindsey's?
to your medical
There you
professional.
go. Okay, just to protect us
That's what I
legally.
said. I
Okay,
said
thank
don't
you.
listen to the president. Talk to
Whoa,
your
whoa, whoa.
professional. Okay. A fever has a higher chance of killing your baby over Tylenol usage.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Also, what's wrong? Would you rather have a baby put in risk or a baby with autism? Like, let's.
All right. Lindsay's medical minute. We had it like.
remember, that's not official medical advice. It's Lindsay's opinion.
It's my opinion based on my years of experience.
Yes.
If you're
and
thinking about
knowledge.
filing a lawsuit over this, it's LINDSEY.
Big balls at Lockbot.
Send the summons there.
We actually have a medical minute question in chat.
Wow,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna
Well,
keep going.
We're gonna
Save it for next
save
time.
it for next
Oh wait,
week.
let me.
No, we'll do it every week. Like we
Okay.
don't want to like run through every freaking question.
That's right. We need to keep our questions.
For God's
Trust me.
sake, we-
That's why we
they
keep
will dry
mailbag.
up. All right.
Okay, it's not in chat, but Cantrell texted me and said, pretend like it's in chat.
All right,
Okay,
we'll do
no,
it next
we'll
time.
do it next week.
Okay,
All right.
Cantrell. Sorry, I tried.
Yeah, we already did too. So hey, baseball bet update, Kevin.
Sure.
Not
Not good
I'm a little
news for
short
me.
on cash right now. I could use the 50
You're
bucks.
going to be by Friday. I think you're going to be up
2
50.
weeks ago. There was a sure thing I was going to end up paying. Now the bet was the White Sox had to lose 100 games. If the White Sox lose 100 games
Or less.
I get $50 if they lose 100 games.
or more, and I won $50. They're 100 or less.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Well, so 2 weeks ago, the Sox only had to go 8-10. I was like, oh,
Right.
2
You
games
need-
under 500.
You need
Easy.
62 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
You're never going to get there.
No.
They
You know
have
where
to
they're
win.
at?
They have to win out this weekend against the Yankees. That ain't happening. So
So since they
and
so-
the Yankees need those games. So.
listen to this. Since they were supposed to go 8-10, they got swept by the Cleveland Guardians. They got swept by the Baltimore Orioles. That's 6.
Yeah, baby.
That's 6 of the 10 losses I can't afford.
$50, baby.
They lost 2 or 3 to the Padres. That means that's 8 losses. So now they have to go. Then they had to go 8-2. They
Yep.
have 98 losses right now.
Yep.
Yankees, Nationals.
So, $50, baby.
On Friday, I have a feeling there's going to be a nice Ulysses
50
S.
singles.
Grant.
50 singles.
$50 in pennies right here on the table.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
We got
So-
a mailbag.
Mailbag.
Yeah, this mailbag is a gentleman running for U.S. Congress. You know, I mean, Frank's vulnerable now with the new district, so we got all kinds of people that are throwing their names out there. And this guy is named Diego Gonzalez, running for
Oh.
Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I guess I didn't need to redact his name in this.
oh, my bad.
Okay.
Well, he's running for Congress.
Yeah, no, it's
If you're running for Congress,
he's
you
a
can
public
say
figure
Diego
now.
Gonzalez.
You received this email.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
All right, here
From
we
a
go.
congressional.
Okay, this is hard to read. I'm reading it as it's written.
Yep.
Okay, so I sound, so here we go. Find and extend eviction notices for residents in Hammond, Indiana. Hammond slumlords are unlawful, expelling residents along with police. This must end. Also, open up a homeless housing shelter for Hammond residents.
Wait a minute.
The church is not a good solution and is difficult to gain access and is inadequate. If one is not built and made by the winter, I will deem your office and personnel inadequate and have you all recommended for impeachment through the House of Representatives, Congress, and recommend federal prison for treason against our nation and our people. And you will also be in violation of the laws of ethics for professions. Sincerely, Diego Gonzalez.
For Congress.
U.S. for Congress.
Very
Running
cool.
for Congress.
Treason.
Perfect example of why I have a shotgun next to my bed.
It's treason,
Hey, man.
then.
Treason, man. Gotta
John,
recommend
right?
you for
Is that
impeachment.
fucking creepy?
I completely agree. This is very, very strange, and it makes me concerned for just safety
Did anyone
in
call him
general.
back or email
No.
him?
There's certain psycho letters you get where you're just like, I'm going to let this one go.
All right.
I'm going to read this one on Lockpod. Like,
I have to lock the studio door. All right.
you have to lock the studio door.
This guy's running for Congress, really?
So he
That guy's
says.
running, and I think that story continues.
Really?
Oh.
I believe a gentleman under the same name got arrested about a couple days ago.
Oh.
Had nothing to do with this, by the way.
separate.
But I'm on the freaking list, this guy's list of sending me letters, and I think he got arrested also. So
Okay.
that's not good for your campaign, though. Like,
No,
I got to give this
getting
guy a
arrested
little
already?
bit. Yeah, you don't get arrested if you're running for Congress, Diego. So
That's his advice.
Unrelated.
that is, thank you, Lindsey.
He knows.
This is my advice. I know
Tom's
how to lose.
political
You've been
advice.
around.
I know how to
Around.
lose federal elections, dude, and I know.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
Too soon.
That's how
Okay.
the pod started.
All right, we got a Jimmy letter from Jimmy. This is a nice letter.
Oh.
I like nice letters.
I do
Yeah.
too.
It's not nice, but it's not
Written
mean.
better?
Right. I get my Eliquis blood thinner from Canada because I can't afford the price in the United States. The Eliquis is made in India and shipped through Denmark Postal Service. The Denmark Postal Service no longer ships to the United States because of Donald Trump's tariffs. I
Wow.
can't get this vital medication. I called my senator, of course, no answer. I realize this is not your job, Mr. Mayor, but thanks for listening to my situation.
Oh,
That was a
Eliquis
nice-
is a really
nice-
effective blood thinner, and it's used for people who have had previous embolic strokes.
Really?
Yes,
Well, I
it's a
thought that was a
very
nice letter.
crucial medication.
Nice
Yeah.
letter.
It is a nice
Kind of
letter.
like, hey,
It
man.
sucks,
Hey, Mayor,
though.
I'm just trying to.
He wants
Talk
me
to
to know.
somebody.
He's one of my
Yeah.
constituents, I'm sure.
Mhm.
And he just wants me to know, like, this is the kind of stuff that are happening.
What's going on?
Right.
That's
That
awful.
sucks.
Sorry,
it?
Jimmy.
Yeah, dude, that stinks. So we get all kinds of letters over here at Lockpod, and, we try to give you an idea what it's like to be mayor and get just an assortment of emails every day, just like random as hell. Some of them scare you. Some of them are very sad,
Seriously.
And the other exciting thing about the other exciting thing about being the mayor of the biggest city in biggest city or town in Lake County is that you have all kinds of different residents
Yeah.
doing all kinds of different things.
We got a real-
on a daily basis,
Yeah.
including writing these letters to you.
Okay. So we have a situation where Hammond residents in the news here, and obviously everybody with the Charlie Kirk assassination, everybody's really on edge. Elected officials are on edge. Police, law enforcement's on edge, making sure. Like, I had Mayor's Night last week, and I've never seen as many cops in Mayor's Night as we saw last week. They were stationed all over in the parking lot. It's like,
Everyone's on high alert.
it
kind of.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks that I have to. I appreciate them being there, but it's like, geez, Pete, now I have to think about this stuff while I'm at Mayor's Night out.
Right.
You know?
I just think
about some psycho that wants to kill me. I mean,
because you're
Dude,
worried
you're getting these emails, freaking weird freaking email. It's
political
scary, man.
violence is scary.
Yeah.
It's on the uptick.
I agree.
For
Political
sure.
violence is scary. So
And then you hear about this.
Yes.
yeah. So we have a state senator in Illinois. Gunshots were fired at the home of an Illinois state senator in what police described as a deeply troubling attack. State Senator Meg Lauren Capel and her family were jolted awake early Tuesday morning by the sound of gunfire as bullets struck their Shorewood home. The Democratic lawmaker, who represents a suburban area of southwest Chicago, confirmed the shooting in a Facebook statement on Wednesday, calling it deeply troubling incidents. Authorities say her home was hit 3 times by bullets from a small caliber firearm just before dawn on September 16th. In the early hours of Tuesday morning, my family and I experienced a deeply troubling incident when a shot was fired directly at our home, the senator wrote on Facebook.
Go ahead, Tom.
Thanks to neighborhood security cameras and license plate reading technology, investigators quickly identified a suspect vehicle. Less than 36 hours later, 32-year-old Dana Thompson of Hammond, Indiana, was arrested in Lansing, Illinois, after her license plate was flagged by an LPR system.
Wow.
Thanks to the help of many neighbors sharing their videos with us, our officers and detectives were able to identify the vehicle and suspect involved in this morning's shooting, police said on Tuesday night. Thompson was transported back to Shorewood, where she confessed multiple times to the shootings, according to officials.
Now, this is where it gets interesting.
Yes.
She should have called Cantrell.
She may.
Well, it's an Illinois crime.
That's true.
Yeah. She told officers several times that her intended target was a relative that lives in the area, the department noted. Investigators were able to determine the address of the relative in an interview with that relative, confirm the relationship, and their subsequent multi-year estrangement. In a press release issued Wednesday evening, Shorewood police confirmed that Capel's home was not the intended target and the shooting was not a politically motivated event in any way.
There you go.
Whoops!
Sorry, I
Wrong house.
happens to be a state senator.
Dude, she
Yikes.
freaking Hammond
You've
resident
been
shot up the wrong
estranged
house.
from this family member for years. You haven't talked, and
going-
now just one day you decide you're going to shoot up their
I'm
home.
gonna shoot that bitch's
I'm
house
so,
up.
I'm so
crazy.
pissed. I'm
That's
going
a-
to shoot up
is
the
that
home.
my resident?
Yeah.
That's my boss right there.
That's your boss.
That's your boss.
32-year-old Dana of Hammond, Indiana.
Why can't she even get a better picture? For
Yes,
fuck's
it
sake?
It
looks
is a
too
wild
tough.
picture,
Well,
isn't
I
she's
it?
know,
probably
dude.
a little like mentally
Has to be.
unhealth.
Has to
Like,
be, yeah,
like
yeah.
they probably
Allegedly.
couldn't get a regular picture. They just had to make do with what they
It
had.
looks like they pulled that right off a Ring camera, right?
No, I think they pulled it up maybe off of Facebook or something.
No,
That
she's
is a
got
horrible
white shirt
profile
on and
pic.
she's
She's
got
in
a
prison here.
No, she's in prison there.
Yeah.
I think they had to take a picture with what she was allowing them.
For sure.
That's
Oh,
a shitty
for sure.
picture. Well, I mean, get a nicer
She probably
picture.
wouldn't stand for the picture.
Like they're
Oh,
like this
maybe.
lady of Hammond, Indiana, and it's freaking just
what, you
horrible
want her to
looking.
stand and smile?
Yes.
She just shot at
She
somebody's
looks
house.
They're
mean.
like, her whole freaking city is looking like shit right now.
She did confess though, and she explained
She did.
what happened. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure like it was like the FBI and
Yes.
like, everybody was there.
They're like,
right?
what's
Yes,
your political motivation?
yes.
I just wanted to
You're
shoot
like, what? Oh, a
Aunt
state
Nancy's
senator?
house. I'm trying to shoot up Aunt Nancy's
I
house.
can't stand Aunt Nancy.
This is not Aunt Nancy's house. Oh shit!
See, now if Aunt Nancy was really pissed at her, she'd have been like, I don't know what
Yeah.
she's talking about.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
her.
Not related. Yeah.
We're not estranged.
No, she's like totally motivated by politics. She's a big left winger.
Oh, brother. Well,
Dude.
sorry that Hammond made the news that way, man.
That totally sucks. Yeah. So
You want to do some ads? We're
Yeah,
going to come
It's
back.
Daily Mail. It's already across the pond.
Yes.
oh my goodness.
I know.
Yeah, great.
Daily Mail, man. They
Yeah.
get their stuff
They
early.
do.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some ads. When we come back, I have we're gonna talk a little Jimmy Kimmel, and I just wanted to talk about something I noticed. I was with hanging with law school friends this weekend, and I'm not going to talk names. I just just a couple troubling stories I heard, and I'm not going to talk specifics because I
Good.
don't want to embarrass anybody.
But
just,
I think it's interesting because it goes to what's going on in our nation right
Yeah,
now, and
it's sad.
not just the narrative, but the reality.
all right, let's go. Calumet Brewing. It's not about the miles you ran, the perfect score, or even the final victory. It's about the joy in the journey, the high fives after a friendly game, the feeling of accomplishment, the shared laughter. That's the moment worth toasting. With only 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, Michelob Ultra is the refreshing, crisp reward that makes the moment better. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Head over to the Cal Brew or the Michelob Ultra website and social media pages for more on this great family of beers. Enjoy the Michelob Ultra lifestyle with beers and cheers responsibly.
Tortilla Nueva Leon is the gold standard in Mexican cuisine across the Midwest. Look for Tortillas Nueva Leon's popular red and white label at your local grocery store and enjoy quality Mexican products made with local expertise.
Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia de todo corazón. Tortillas Nuevo León, hechas con amor, para ti y tu familia de todo corazón.
Misprint Printing. Elevate your brand with Misprint, the premier printing and sign solution in Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana. With a 30-year legacy of excellence, their experienced team, led by Rick Baltonsberger, combines innovation and technology to deliver top-quality signs and printing, always on time and within budget. Conveniently located in Munster and Hammond, Misprint is your partner for creating impactful visual solutions that leave a lasting impression. Visit them at misprintusa.com to bring your vision to life today.
No card slam.
Oh, no, we're mixing it up, John.
MCR Partners is your one-stop destination for top-notch expertise in economic development, finance, and planning. With a dedicated team geared up to tackle your projects head-on, they're your go-to comprehensive solution providers. Dive into the world of economic development with MCR partners and let them guide you through the maze of opportunities. Stay in the loop and connected by hitting up their website at mcrpartnersllc.com for tailored assistance. Don't hesitate to reach out to Matt Reardon at 219-741-9511.
Byway Brewing is a family-friendly microbrewery with a spacious tap room and an outdoor patio serving its award-winning craft beer, a chef-driven menu, and craft cocktails on draft. Their brewing equipment and production facility offers a unique backdrop for events like bridal showers, reunions, or corporate parties. With their new food truck, they can cater to your corporate and private events off-site, just off 8094 at the Kennedy Avenue South exit. Discover more at bywaybrewing.beer.
Hey, quick update on one of the mailbags.
Oh,
If that mailbag sender's listening. Jeff says, I got my Eliquis down to $40 a month.
Really?
I looked and called around to doctors and pharmacists.
That's great.
Don't give up hope.
That's great news.
Yeah.
That's really nice to add out there.
Yeah,
Hey,
it is.
I do like the Medical Minute. I think that's a great bit. So on Tuesdays, we'll do Medical Minute with Lindsey in
It's
here.
fine with me.
If you have medical
a lot of,
questions, fire them off.
Yeah, that's fine with me. And
Gotta
I
get your
can't
Eliquis
promise. I
cheap.
mean, I have a bachelor's of science degree. I'm not a nurse practitioner. I'm not a doctor, but I can definitely answer to the best of my abilities.
you're the expert in
good.
this room.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
That's weird.
All right. I, during Notre Dame football season, Marissa and I we entertain a lot. Okay. We try to get a lot of tickets and we take a lot of people to games with us. And it's not often we have people fly in for the games, but we did that this weekend. We had some friends from law school fly in, and Marissa and I entertained. And I'm not going to get into details. They're just good people. Okay. I went to law school with them. They went to Notre Dame Law School.
Yeah, I mean, if they went to Notre Dame Law School, that tells me that they're smart. They're very
Probably Catholic.
Yeah, right.
Most likely.
I mean, obviously,
but like religion is somewhat important to them, if not very important. And I don't want to divulge any information about the people that I'm talking about.
I think the point is that if you're at Notre Dame Law School, you did really well in undergrad, and you got admitted to one of the best law schools in the country.
Right. It was like top 10 when I was there.
Wow.
Okay? Top 12, something like that. All right, it was 13.
Okay.
All right. so anyway, they were there. They came out. It was great to see them. I became aware that they both worked for the federal government.
Okay. Out of law school and continue to?
Yes.
So you're talking. So okay. So that's 20 years.
I don't know if it was the entire time, but
Okay.
both of them were like extremely lucky to get these jobs. They're both amazing attorneys, and they plan to spend the rest of their career working for the federal government. Okay.
Dedicated to government service.
Just like smart. But and by the way, I don't even want to divulge their undergrad, but it's like top-notch undergrads, both of them. Just so they have top-notch undergrads
real
with
intelligent people.
real intelligent, instantly recognizable undergrad, and then they went to Notre Dame Law, and then they went back to their respective parts of the country, eventually get picked up by the federal government. Why? Because they're freaking amazing people.
Well, and also
they get picked up for hard jobs working for the federal government because their resume is top-notch.
Yeah, I think, one of the things, at least prior to recent times with Elon Musk and Doge, I would tell my kids, like, working for the federal government's a great job. You have a great pension. You have good, because my wife used to work for the Department of Justice for years. And it's a good job with great benefits, a pension. And these are jobs that you also get to serve your country.
Yeah.
And you're in government service. I mean,
Yeah.
you're dead. Because a lot of people, I guarantee you that a lot of the graduates that go to Notre Dame Law School can go out into private practice, private sector, and make a ton of dough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And for you
Some
to
of my
say to
friends did
yourself,
that.
like, you know what, I'm sure they did. Right. They have. Mm-hmm. But for you to forego that and say, you know what, I'm going to actually dedicate myself to doing what I think's good for the country and help, try to help things, help people. I think it's awesome that they decided to do that.
Do you think I should mention the departments at all? Or?
I don't. I just think if you say federal agencies.
Let's just say one of them was laid off because their entire department was annihilated.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Part of the Doge thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And by the way, it's like you give like 20 years to this department, and you sort of become a specialist in that area because that's what you do.
And you're not like on front. You're not out front and center. You're not on
You're not
front
litigating.
street.
You're not taking depositions. Really.
No,
I mean,
I'm just saying you're not like out in the news.
No,
you're not out in the.
no.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
like
You're doing your
fighting the
job.
fight. You're
Yes.
fighting the fights. Like kids get discriminated against.
Sure, or
and
whatever
you're
it
picking up
is.
the case to make sure that kids aren't getting discriminated against, or maybe a school doesn't want to teach a kid because he's got autism and it's a distraction, and you need like federal government backing to make sure that the school district does the right thing. Things like that. that, right? And then like you're like the good guy trying to use the power of the federal government to help kids get educated, right?
Yeah, what I meant is not these people aren't like sitting out in the front page of the newspaper.
No,
they're in their office.
You have no idea.
They're doing their job.
You have no idea who they are.
Correct.
They're just, the attorneys working for this department, right? So one of them lost their job because of that. We don't like this department anymore.
Okay.
You're gone, right? The other one was more like targeted because they're left leaning. How about that?
Scary.
Yeah. 20 years in this department and they're left leaning and they didn't really they're not like super political, by the way, at all. Like I consider myself political. They're nowhere near what I do. Right. They're like, yeah, if you're there being honest with you, they're like, yeah, I voted for Kamala, because I wanted her to win and because that's my right. I'm an American citizen.
Correct.
I have the right to support people and I have the right to tell you who I support. Right.
And I'm also smart enough and devoted enough to know that my job is a lot of times and most of the time I have to set politics aside and do my job.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, you're talking about people that have taken an oath. They are dedicated public servants to their jobs, working for the government. And I just, unless there's some indication that something was amiss, then just let them do their jobs.
So like this person saw their colleagues going down left and right. And my friend had enough time with the government where they took an early buyout.
Sure.
Because if they didn't take the early buyout, they knew it was coming. It was like everybody that was on the left was targeted and a way was figured out how to let them go. You were let go because of budget cuts. You were let go because you did something wrong, allegedly.
Or your agency was eliminated or whatever.
So you see all your colleagues going down and then they're like, hey, Kevin, I'm offering you a buyout. You want to take it? You're like, fuck yeah, I'm taking the buyout, right? Get me the fuck out of here before I get laid off also, right? So they did that. And now both of them are just sort of like figuring out what they're going to do.
And I think this is something that you have to think about. It's bad for America. It's bad for our country when you take experienced, smart people out of the government for nothing more than, I think you're left leaning or we're eliminating this agency. So sorry, but you're out of a job. I mean, those are people you want in the government. Those are people that have the experience and the background. It's like you, Mayor. When you have let's say, you came into office. I remember you telling the story. Your city engineer, when you came into office, had already been there 20 years or 30 years maybe, and then you had him for another 10. And you were like, you know what? Why would I let somebody like that go?
Right.
I want that person around to give me advice because they know what's going on.
And Kevin, take it a step further, Stan was loyal to the previous mayor.
Sure.
Big time. He helped the previous mayor raise $100,000 probably. And that previous mayor used that $100,000 to fight against me. So when I came in, I could have said, I'm going to get rid of Stan because he was trying to beat me. Instead, I embraced Stan, embraced his knowledge, and guess what? He became a loyal soldier for me. And
he's a great city engineer.
My God, Stan was loved by so many people.
He was known around the state.
But like,
best, man.
yes. Yeah. But like, so like using that example, it's a great example, Kevin.
Yeah.
I have two friends that just got their worlds rocked, and they're brilliant, smart, beautiful people, and just got their worlds rocked. One, because that person had the audacity to be from the left, lives in California, thinks the left is, they're more progressive.
Sure.
The other one got rocked because they had the audacity to devote their career to education and trying to help kids. It's just fucking wrong.
And then you got a guy with a chainsaw up on a stage.
Dickhead.
That is going to be like, oh, I'm just going to, here, look at this. This is a great image.
I can't wait till Tesla files
But these are the real stories.
I know, man. He's such a prick.
And I really am concerned about, those government agencies that have lost so many years of knowledge and dedication.
Both of my friends just got wronged by America and we should all be outraged. And when we're just letting people go because they're Democrats, that's not supposed to work that way in the federal government. You're supposed to be protected from tyrants like Donald Trump. You're supposed to be protected from tyrants like Elon Musk. That's why we have laws, but they're being ignored.
And by the way, if let's say Joe Biden came in office and was like, I'm just going to fire everybody that voted for Trump. I mean, there'd be
How about Obama?
Absolute outrage. And by the way,
Could you imagine if Obama did
I wouldn't support it either.
No shit, dude. That's not the way it works.
That's not how the federal government employees work. That's not how the yeah. That's
crazy,
crazy,
man. So
all
anyway,
right, I'm sorry about your friends.
I'm sorry about my friends too, and I hope I just felt horrible about it the whole time. I'm glad I got to see him, and the whole time I was like, I got to talk about this, but I don't want to embarrass anybody. So I hope I did a good enough job talking about it without getting into details, because my friends are good people and they don't deserve to be treated like that. Yeah, it sucks. So
good luck to them. All right, this is a little update. The big question of the day. outside of the rapture is, will Jimmy Kimmel return tonight?
I heard
think
that's
the answer is
happening.
yes.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
still not going to watch him. I didn't watch him before. I'm not going to watch him tonight, but I
I think
do.
a lot of people, I think his ratings are going to go up tonight.
Tonight.
I would say so.
Dude, he should just like let loose tonight.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
Be great.
Dude, did you see the Gavin Newsom dropped because Trump said something the other day, like he was like, yeah, Gavin Newsom doesn't have what it takes to be like the president, right? And then Gavin was like, oh, is this better? And he reposted a picture of him with orange face.
Oh,
It looked just like Trump, except for it was Gavin Newsom
Yikes.
with orange paint on his face. It looked like Trump. He's like, is this better? It was so awesome.
He's definitely getting under the president's skin.
I
That
love
man
it.
is
Yeah, he's pushing.
his PR, whoever's running
Yes.
his social media, they're
Amazing.
insane.
He did
I
it.
love
He did
it.
he did
agree,
a
Liz.
tweet the other day. I forget. I don't know what I'm supposed to call. I say this every time, but I don't know what I'm supposed to call these anymore. So I just call them tweets.
X. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So he did a tweet the other day, and it was all in capital letters, which I thought was hilarious too. And he was like, "Call me daddy" or something like that. It's fun to watch, right?
They went with the unique hire, I think, for the social media manager, and it's paying off so well
Big time.
because it's definitely getting the attention of the younger voters for sure.
I think you're right, Linz. So Jimmy Kimmel. So since of course we reviewed it, it was just last Wednesday. Believe it or not, things move quickly, I guess, in big business and TV. But there was like all these calls for like Disney boycotts. There's this discussion that we talked about last week about the fact that maybe it had to do with Sinclair and I forget the other big
Nexstar
thank you, Nexstar, that owned a bunch of affiliates. They want to own more affiliates. They were trying to play up to the FCC chairman and the government. And over the weekend, apparently there's been talks going on, and Disney has decided to let Jimmy Kimmel return.
It's a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and insensitive. We have spent the last days having thoughtful conversations with Jimmy, and after those conversations, we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday, Disney said. Disney executives have spent the days since the suspension negotiating Kimmel's return with the star host, who has had a 22-year run with ABC. Disney chief executive Bob Iger and Dana Walden, co-chair of Disney Entertainment, talked with Kimmel often over the past several days, trying to end the impasse. People familiar with the discussion said. The resolution came quickly Monday after a meeting between Kimmel and Disney leadership. Some of the people familiar with the matter said Disney officials declined to comment on how Kimmel will address the controversy Tuesday or if there was an agreement on what he would say.
Yeah, I mean, and the interesting thing I thought about this whole controversy is there were calls from very interesting corners of the Republican Party criticizing this. And I think because some folks realize that this is a bad thing no matter what side of the aisle you're on. This was something from Ted Cruz, who, generally we have fun with, but this is what he said the other day. He said he was among some Republicans who criticized Carr, who's the the commissioner of the FCC, for overreach. On his podcast, Cruz said that it was, quote, unbelievably dangerous for government to put itself in the position of saying we're going to decide what speech we like and what we don't, and we're going to threaten to take you off the air if we don't like what you're saying. So interesting quote by Senator Cruz. Governor Newsom said, quote, thank you to everyone except Commissioner Brendan Carr. This is a victory for free speech everywhere.
Yeah.
I saw something, and I don't know if this was true or not, but I saw a lot of people were using the word or the number $7 billion lost revenue because people were canceling their subscriptions to Disney.
Wow.
In response to all this.
That'd be big dollars.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket for them, but.
And they did say, this is interesting too, I read this, the suspension could have an impact on prominent talent's willingness to work with Disney. Iger, who oversaw the Kimmel situation along with television chief Walden, have long emphasized the importance of creative excellence in every aspect of Disney's business, and some in the creative community saw the Kimmel decision as interfering with artistic expression. Quote, where has all the leadership gone? Michael Eisner, Iger's predecessor, helming Disney, said on a post on X.
But there's more to this story, right?
Yeah.
Because he's coming back, but he's not. He is, but he isn't.
I guess Sinclair, which was one of the two big owners of affiliates, said they're not giving in, and 40 stations, which I thought this was funny, including their biggest station. They own a lot of small stations. Their biggest station's Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
So it's not being shown in Washington tonight.
I might
At least
watch.
as of this time. Oh, I'm going to
I
watch.
might watch.
We can't
Yeah.
watch. We
I
can't
gotta
let
watch the
Trump
monologue.
accidentally stumble upon it on his
No,
TV
that's right.
surfing.
So I'm trying to parse through this, and Cruz's comments were about federal censorship, Okay, but this wasn't the case. This was these were private entities deciding to cancel.
Yeah,
Well, under pressure.
Pressure from
or
the SEC.
fear of.
Sure, fair
Yeah.
enough.
The FCC chairman mentioned it specifically.
Yeah,
on
he
a
said
podcast.
he
Jimmy
said-
Kimmel's talent.
We can do it the
Right.
Yep.
Right.
We can do it the easy way or the hard way.
Right.
It's almost like there's these government officials are sending messages through public
Without a doubt.
appearances or
Without a doubt,
tweets.
John.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Let's take it on a local level. Okay. Let's say there is a engineering firm that has a big Republican that's slamming me continuously on a daily basis. He's on X, he's on Facebook, he's doing TikToks, he's just tearing me up, right? And he works for an engineering company, and that engineering company also works for the city of Hammond, right? And I call up said engineering company, and I say, hey, engineering company. Oh, no, let's change it. Kevin calls up said engineering company, and Kevin says, hey, engineering company, you're not going to get another fucking penny from the city of Hammond unless you do something about that employee out there posting all that shit. If I see one more fucking tweet, one more fucking TikTok, I'm going to cut your fucking company off cold turkey, and you won't get a fucking penny from us ever again. And they fire that
That's a
person.
hell of a diatribe there.
And they fire him. Okay?
Can't imagine saying that, but that if I said that, they'd be freaking out. Yeah.
Yes.
They'd be
Yes.
like, Kevin,
Yeah.
are you
And would you
okay?"
think they'd keep that employee? They'd probably be like, they're either going to fire the employee or they're going to sue the city of Hammond for a First Amendment violation.
Or even this, Tom. What
Do you-
if
what do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, of course. It's crazy, right?
That's First Amendment violation, right?
Yeah, I mean, you would think, yes, because
It's
it's
pressure
government
from government.
actor. Yes, agreed. It's a good point. And even if I did it like a little bit, let's say you said, hey, Kevin, take care of this, right? And I didn't say it as forcefully as that, but I said, these contracts, they're not, there's
Okay.
a lot of leeway.
That's more
Yeah,
subtle.
yeah.
We got
That's
a
more
lot
subtle.
of,
That's more subtle.
So,
Right.
So then they turn around and they fire the employee.
Yeah.
Employee finds out you had that conversation with them.
Sure.
Maybe you texted it to him or something.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And the employee gets the text and says, this is pressure from the government that was put on my company, and then they fired me.
Over what I said.
Right. And they file a lawsuit against the city of Hammond.
Yes.
Right. I mean, that's totally
Those are great
similar.
examples, Tom.
Those are totally similar to what's going on with the FCC right now. FCC, that's a violation of the Constitution. That's it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe people realize that and they're like, I don't want to be part of this. Or I wonder if that whole
Yeah,
Next
maybe.
Star thing was
Maybe.
true, and it was like,
true.
man, we don't want to get in the middle of
It's
this.
true.
I'm sure.
It's true. They're like
So
the FCC chairman is using the pressure of his and the power of his office to quell free speech.
and there was a lot of pushback on that from both sides of the aisle, which I appreciated. So
Yeah, it was nice to see some principled conservatives.
agreed.
Like
Agreed.
Cruz,
Rand
and
Paul.
Tucker.
Rand Paul came off hard
Yeah.
on against him.
Yeah.
So, I want you, if you want to wrap up the show, but I did want to maybe go out after you wrap it up and play this. There's a lot of people out there that are saying the rapture is today. So
Okay.
you see people floating. If John's starting
You
to come out
float
of his
during the
chair.
rapture?
Well, you go up to heaven, right? You just disappear.
Or
Okay.
you disappear.
Yeah, or you disappear.
I have
know.
to ask
Fade into
Chat
nothing.
GPT about the rapture. I'm not.
Well, the one
I'm
thing
not
I learned
heavy on
about the
it.
rapture was it doesn't really exist in traditional Christianity. It started in the 1830s in American evangelicalism.
Whoa.
Yes. So it's nothing. It's kind of new. Well, I don't want people to think it's like, oh,
Tighten those suspenders, Kevin.
Catholics are all about the rapture.
All right. Thanks, Linz. Good to see you. Thanks for the medical minute.
Thank you, Lindsay.
What the hell is she like?
I don't know. She's getting up to.
She's already.
Oh,
out.
she's rapturing.
Oh, my
She's
God.
raptured. Oh, okay. Rimsey raptured.
Lindsay's.
Where did Lindsay go?
I was like, what the hell is she doing?
That is awesome, Lindsay.
Lindsay
I had
Cam.
to go to the bathroom.
Wait, I hear her voice.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not all the way raptured yet.
Thanks for the medical minute today, babe. And it's good to see you and Chase on the air at the same time. You guys were nice to me. It was just appreciated.
We were nice to you.
Yeah.
Chase came in swinging.
Yeah.
I
It was Kevin's fault, too.
I appreciate you giving us the title for today's show. That was my favorite
forgot.
moment of this.
I don't have jock itch. I
had it.
Dude, I'm going to be laughing about that.
I am too. I will laugh all day about that. Thank
and
you.
for anybody who's concerned, if you have jock itch, you need to get an antifungal cream over the counter.
Oh, yeah. Or you get that baby diaper rash stuff.
Yes, you don't know anything about that. Come
Baby
on.
powder?
No, diaper rash stuff. It's like zinc. Zinc
Oh,
yeah,
the
zinc.
Desitin.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave S. Good to
Yep.
see you again.
Yep.
I gave Campbell his $200 gift certificate.
Oh,
yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Kevin.
Chris. You're welcome.
Thanks for the free rent and being an integral part of this show.
Whatever I can do.
I mean, when we make it big, we'll start paying rent. I promise.
Thank you.
When we make
We
it
already
big,
do, but it's okay.
we do. Holy shit! I didn't even
It's-
know that.
But we're gonna play.
I'm not a good CFO. I don't think
You're
I
not
am
the CFO.
Who is?
Mm-mm.
I think
Steve.
Really? Okay. So thanks to our audience. And
so
the rapture is coming, so
for
we're
the
going to
record,
give you tips for
Steve
the rapture.
is the CFO.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Kevin's like really putting that out there.
Yeah.
Not me. I have
So
no idea.
these are tips for the rapture, which is apparently today.
It's happening.
Good luck.
Okay, so good luck with the rapture. If we're not back on Friday, well, today's Friday, right?
Yeah, I think
No, today's Tuesday.
we're all going to be part of the
I
Left
had
Behind group.
I
Don't
always
worry.
get mixed up on what day it is.
I think it's the bloody nose thing, dude. You got to get that checked out.
There's something wrong with
He's
me.
got a brain bleed.
Yeah,
His
so-
eyes are crossed now.
So we're probably not going to be back on Friday because of today's rapture. But if we are, we'll put together a great show.
I was going to say we probably will be. We'll be the Left Behind crew.
Okay. All right.
Not me. You'll need to pull Chris in again.
Good luck with the rapture, everybody.
Moving up into the air, I recommend that you don't hold on to anything. I definitely don't recommend looking down. I think we learned that lesson from Lot's wife.
So that's real, and Rapture 2025 has taken over my For You page, and I thought people were kidding, but no, there is a large group of people who believe that the Rapture is happening on the 23rd. The woman in that first video is giving Rapture tips, so don't look down, just embrace it. But there are some other videos, and you guys have to see them because I cannot believe that these are real videos. Now, the woman in the next video is very concerned about everybody who is going to be left behind. So she created an instruction manual for everybody. That way they can know what is going on.
It's just like a little flow chart. This one goes over what is happening, what they can expect, and then also like prepping.
Similarly, this woman made a video for people to watch. That way they can understand what actually happened. And she wants us to know that it wasn't aliens.
Are you seeing this video and wondering where all the people went? The people who disappeared or appeared to be unalived in a great mass are not abducted by aliens.
Now, next up, we have a man who has sold his car because he knows that he is no longer going to need it because he is about to be raptured. So he posted a video of his car getting towed away because he does not have a use for it anymore.
But she's gotta go. I won't need her beyond September because I'm going home.
And that one actually made me really sad because there are people out there who truly believe this to the core of their being, that they are no longer going to need their possessions after September 23rd, because some of these people have been listening to online Christian personalities or their pastors telling them that the rapture is coming, and they are making life-altering decisions based on these predictions. And lastly, I have seen a lot of sign-off videos of people letting us know that this is going to be their last video.
This is probably going to be my last video. This morning I woke up and I heard, "Have a nice flight."
I do not know how I ended up on this side of TikTok, but it is insanity, and I'm curious if you guys are seeing these videos too.